Ah.
Oh, many reasons why strawberry guava is a priority weed for us to get rid of here. For one thing, it is very water hungry. It uses anywhere from 27 to 53% more water than an ohia does. So it sucks a lot of water out of the ground, which prevents water from getting down into our streams and aquifers. The bark is also really smooth, so when it rains, the water just shoots down the bark and just washes over the land instead of seeping down into the ground. It creates monotypic stands, so single species groves of trees where it chokes out everything in the understory. So you have acres and acres, thousands of acres of strawberry guava that are just devoid of any kind of understory. So you imagine what that does for runoff, erosion of the mountain. It is very resilient. It grows in almost any condition. You cut it down and it'll resprout. You can even cut down a tree and lay it on the ground and that will take root. So it's really hard to get rid of. It spreads really easily. The fruits are tasty, as we all know, but that means birds and pigs like it too. So they'll eat some fruit, run around in the forest and spread it further into the mountain. So it's a problem to take care of, yeah. We are standing on Waihe'e Ridge, a little bit off the Waihe'e Ridge Trail, and we are about to retreat previously treated strawberry guava control area. So we had a volunteer group out in this area probably a little over a year ago. And you can see a lot of the trees have died back from the treatment, but there's some green patches that need some retreatment. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of all of these. Greater than 4 meters.
Oh, I got one keiki too.
1, 2, and 1 keiki. Well, there's all kinds of weeds, but we try and target our efforts at the worst ones, and strawberry guava is at the top of the list for us. And so in terms of getting rid of it, we have a few different tools in our belt, if you will. One of which is doing volunteer work here on Waihe'e Ridge. And we've made pretty remarkable progress over the last, year and a half or so. We also have our own crew going out to different areas of the mountains that are less accessible. And they'll do this same kind of control work with hand saws and herbicide. There's actually a lookout a little towards the beginning of the trail that provides a nice vantage point for looking out over the ridge up here. And you can see the naked crowns, the brown just sticks going up into the air, which is all the trees that have died out as a result of all of our volunteer control. And I'm sure when you go to the top and look down, same way, you can see the difference between all the green landscape with a nice native uluhe growing everywhere and then the naked strawberry guava. It's good progress.
You said because of this work and the work that you do that you've kind of lost your taste for strawberry guava. What do you tell friends and family who are out hiking and pick one up and munch on it and stuff? Do you think people really realize that this is such a really bad plant to have in our native forest in Hawaii?
Oh yeah, I don't think a lot of people realize how bad it is. I myself didn't know until I started working here. I used to love eating it, and yeah, I know a lot of people like make jams out of it. They've grown up eating it, and it's kind of got some sentimental value, and a lot of people think it's native even. But it's just getting the word out there and explaining that this is really bad for our forests. You know, it's fine if you have it in your yard as landscaping. It is a nice looking tree, but just be mindful that it is not good for our native rainforests. Yeah. So we're kind of at the point of just doing retreatments as opposed to doing brand new control of the area. Further down on the ridge, there's a bit thicker strawberry guava, but it's lower down in elevation and less of a concern for our core watershed. But we do see an end at some point, and I think we would, on this ridge, maybe move on to other species, weed species, to take care of and help all the natives regenerate on their own.